Hey everybody. So just in case you're joining late or anything, I'm just on here doing a live testing out one of my new palettes. Tried to do it on my YouTube channel, but it didn't work. But I'm just on here testing out new stuff, you know. See how it goes. Hey everybody. Thank y'all for stopping by. So if you're just joining, I was just pretty much saying that I'm just on here testing out a new palette. Nothing extra and out the way, just testing out stuff. Hey y'all. I bet y'all looking like, what the heck is she doing? It's gonna come together, I promise. Looking kind of clownish right now. Hey Alien. Hey Trina. Hey, just let me know when. I don't mind doing one-on-ones. Because I'm still learning myself, so I definitely understand. Alright, so you see how this eye is way more blend than this eye? The only thing I'm doing is I'm going back with previous brushes that I've used and just switching back and forth. If you lose your transition shades and stuff, just go back with that same color again. You just don't want it to look harsh. So, just keep on blending. That's all I can tell you. I want my red to stick out more, so I'm going to go back in with that fire red and lay some more down. Thank you, Alien. Love you too. Alright. So I'm not going to add too much of different colors or whatever. It's just simple. I did red, a burnt orange, and then a very light brown at the top. Up into my brow bone, I did a shimmery shade, and it just so my highlighter stick out some. I used the flat brush. And then you just lay down whatever shimmery shade that you like. But nothing too bright. So now what I'm going to do is go in with my NYX gel liner. And use my little felt tip liner brush and just swirl it around in there. I'm going to do a wing eyeliner. So you see that? If I were to add all those different shades, then it'll take away from my eyeliner. So that's why I just did like a real bright red and made it transition real good. So, well, that's one side. Now this side over here just don't ever go good. So bear with me. Again, thank all of you for stopping by. Oh, if you do stop by and you view this video, just share it for me, okay? I would greatly appreciate it. I got those wings done. Thank the Lord. I took that wing up to Jesus. Lord have mercy. That's all right, though. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is put on some, get my micellar water. Put some on a cotton pad. And I'm just going to clean up all of the fallout that I had. Like up under my eye and, as you can tell, right around here. Alright, so now that's cleaned up, I'm going to get some more primer and just put back under my eyes so that my foundation can lay down good. And if you're taking tips, you know primer is just so that your makeup has a smooth application on your skin. Because if you don't put primer, then you can see all of your pores. And nobody wants that. You want to make your skin look as airbrushed as it can. I don't have my color corrector with me right now, but if I did, I would put my orange color corrector around here, right there on top of my nose, which is where my glasses like to lay, and over my spots. But the makeup that I'm using today is pretty good, so I really don't need the color corrector. Now, for beginners who are, you know, trying to get into makeup and stuff like that, the best drugstore line to buy, for me personally, is any type of Maybelline. Okay? And don't let all the influences and stuff fool you. You know, the Urban Decay, it is good, but it's very expensive. This is like $40-something. But this is equally as good, if not just as better. And, I mean, I love my Urban Decay, but this Superstay is here to stay. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Real Techniques buffer brush. The more bristles and the more round the brush is, the better that your stuff will apply on your face. If you like to use beauty blenders, this sometimes will strip in your makeup, if that makes sense. Like, it'll leave streaks in your face. And also, the beauty blender, if you can't tell, it soaks up any liquid. This is a sponge. So, what do sponges do to liquid? It soaks it up. Versus a brush, no matter how many times you go over the application on your face, it's not going to strip it. It's just going to keep putting the same stuff over and over and over on your face. If that makes sense. So anyway, I'm going to use 2 pumps of this. And typically 2 pumps covers my whole face. We're going to try it again today and see. I know it looks a little orange right now, but that's just because of my light behind me. In front of me, sorry. And you see how it covered up that spot on my face? That's what I'm talking about. I like to do it all. My ears, my edges, behind my ears, and down my neck. Right, so you see how this side of my face looks different than that side of my face. And like I said, this is just that Maybelline Superstay. I think it's $7 or $8. The best stuff that you can use. I swear. Now, I've heard people say that they can't find their right color, so you might have to mix colors. But 8 and 8 is 16 versus you still paying $46. I mean, that's up to you. And I'm not telling you not to splurge, but just if you are a beginner getting into makeup, I think that's the route to go versus jumping out there buying high-end stuff, you know. That's just me, unless you got money to blow. Because if you do, then, you know, you do you, boo. Hey, everybody joining. Thank you very much for stopping by. Even if you just dropping in to see what I'm talking about, please share this video. Like and share. Because when I make it big now, you're going to want me to thank you. I'm just playing. But seriously, though. And again, it only took 2 pumps, everybody. And that covered my whole face. And if you know me, you know how big my face is. So, yeah. And I mean, I'm using everything that was on my hand. Those 2 pumps was right there. So. Hey, y'all. Alright, so now, since my foundation is laid down good, I'm going to go in with my concealer. I always mix my concealer for the most part. Not because one isn't better than the other or something like that, but one of my concealers is darker than the other. So, I have my typical stuff, my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Cool Tan. And then I also have my Makeup Revolution concealer, and it's in the color C12. This one, of course, is like $3.99, I think, because they raised the price up. And then this one, I want to say is $6 or $7 at Ulta. So, you know, you choose. But I'm going to do a little bit of both. And when it comes to concealer, you lay it how you want to lay it. Don't worry about what everybody else say. If you like extra bright under eyes, you pile it on. Just know that wherever you put concealer, you need to put some powder. Because concealer pretty much, I don't want to say it's like grease, but this stuff will cause some shine, honey. That I know for sure. So, beauty blender. I'm going to spray it first with my cucumber water. And this is from TJ Maxx. So, just spraying it. Make sure your beauty blender is wet. You always need a wet beauty blender and a dry beauty blender. This is for liquid. This is for powder. Just a little FYI. Now, one thing I can say about this Makeup Revolution concealer versus the LA Girl Pro concealer. This one doesn't dry out as fast as the other one. So as soon as you lay this down, you need to start blending. Because, honey, you'll be walking around with the patch face. And just FYI, if you do walk around with a patch face, ain't nobody gonna tell you. I mean, nobody gonna tell you. They just gonna look at you, compliment every other thing on your face, and ain't gonna say nothing about your concealer. The world ain't real. Shoot. But if you run up on somebody like me, you know, I'll tell you, you look a little white right there in the area. You might want to blend. But yeah, everybody ain't me. So now I'm going to take some of this concealer, the LA Girl Pro. Just lay a little bit down here on top of that one. Not a lot. And then I'm going to blend that out. Alright, so now I'm going to take that same Makeup Revolution concealer. I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose. 3 stripes up here, nothing big because my forehead isn't big at all. 2 here, make an X there. Blend. Blend, blend, blend. No, I am not a pro. I am simply somebody who just like makeup. So, please don't take my advice for expert advice because I'm not an expert. Alright, I think I blended it out good enough. For those of you still watching, if you exit out, please just share. If you don't mind, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Trina. I appreciate you, girl. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is go back with my Makeup Revolution, the banana powder. And as I stated, wherever you put concealer, you need to put a powder on top because it will crease up bad. So I'm just going to go in with my powder in top of this top. And lay down my concealer. Lay down my powder, not concealer. And when you're baking, I know you all see like people sometimes, they put a whole bunch of it right there first. I personally would not put a lot first. I just take a little and I pat it in good. That way the powder can soak up the concealer and mild it down some. Then the second time around you can go in with a heavy load just to sit there. But mainly the people that do stuff like that is the ones who haven't done their eyeshadow yet. Just in case there's some fallout, the powder can catch the fallout and it's easy to brush away. Alright, so now that I have that powder down pretty good and easy, I'm going to take me a fluffy brush. Whatever brush of your choice. It don't have to be the most expensive. Just something nice and fluffy. And I'm just going to do it like this. And that's just rubbing all that extra powder in everywhere else on your face. Now, something else that's beneficial to everybody and I recommend that you use is, if I can find it, this Black Radiance True Complexion palette. And I got mine in the shade medium to dark. In this palette, there's a contour shade, a sculpt shade, highlight shade. The contour shade, of course, is to contour your face in the number 3. Meaning, this right here needs to be a little bit tan, so to say. This needs to be tan. Whatever lands into your jawbone area. And then also right here in your face. Me personally, my face is already a circle. So I don't need to do too much contouring. I just like to contour my cheeks. I was born natural high bone cheeks, you know, high cheekbones. So I don't have to do a whole lot. But I also contour my nose, contour here, I contour there. And then if I want to just define my cheekbones a little bit more, you know, I'll go in with some powder and sculpt it out a little bit. Excuse me, y'all. Jakia, first of all, I'm mad at you because you went to Savannah without me. I could fit in your trunk. But it's okay, though. I still love you, girl. You're my dog. Anyway, people. So, you just go back in. You know, like I was saying, you were brushing all that extra powder in. I actually like that sculpt shade as a powder for my face because it's right in the same vicinity of like my complexion. So I'm just going to go in with the sculpt shade and kind of just brush all over my face. I love you too, sugar. I ain't mad at you, girl. You live your life, shoot. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Now what I'm going to do is go in with my contour brush. This is also by Real Techniques, one of my favorite brushes. And I'm going to take that contour shade and I'm going to contour my face. When contouring, go in a circular motion. And you never go down with a contour. You mainly go kind of upward. But only about 1 inch or so. You don't really need to contour into your highlight because that defeats the purpose of your highlight. So just continue to go in a circular motion. And I don't go up in here. I stop right up out there. You stop at your cheekbone. I don't think I really want to define my contour today, meaning I don't want to go in with the setting powder and put it from here to here. I really don't want to do that, so I'm just going to let my contour pretty much sit by itself today. But in case your contour is not enough for you, just say for those with a very wide face, like mine is wide and flat already. But if you wanted to sculpt your face to be very, very defined, you would just take that same powder and go from here to here with it. Let it sit for a little while, then take your brush and just brush it off, okay? So what I'm going to do now, I am going to do my blush. No, I do not use a fancy blush, nothing like that. I mean, I just don't get down like that. But, wait, before I do that, I'm sorry. I'm going to go in with a little bronzer. I got this bronzer, y'all, at Belle's Outlet. And it's the Balm Cosmetics, and I looked it up. This stuff costs a pretty penny, but I got it for like $5. So, and all I'm gonna do with this bronzer is just go right over there. Oop, you got a little happy. Go on top of my contour. Yeah, that's what I mean to do. Just go on top of my contour a little bit, and it just brings out your contour a little more. Give it a little shine. Got a little brush happy. And that's all. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my blush. On another Real Techniques brush. This one is the contour brush. And the one I use for contour is a contour brush. So yeah, these are just the best brushes for me. And my favorite blush palette, honestly, out of all the palettes that I have, I love this. And this is my e.l.f. blush palette from Walmart. I think it was all of $3 maybe. All I'm going to do is just tap back and forth. Go in with my blush. I do not use a lot of blush, people, at all. I'm not a real blush type person. Sorry. And you see how that just warmed up the face? That's what your blush needs to do. I don't know why people walk around here with blush the color of my eyeshadow. If that's the look that you're going for, by all means, you do you, boo. But that ain't it. Don't come around me and I'll tell you about it. But anywho, you do your thing, girl. So blush it up, blush it up. Your blush is not eyeshadow. Okay, I just have to say that because I think people really get it confused. Blush is not eyeshadow. Your eyeshadow is what's supposed to stand out about your face. Okay? Blush just warms the face. Blush, contour, all that other type stuff. That is to warm your face up after you highlight. So I just want to let y'all know, okay? I'm not an expert, but I know a little something. Okay. So yeah. This is me just rubbing in that blush. And you see how that looks. Alright, so now what you're going to do is go in with your setting spray. My favorite setting spray is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix... Prep and Prime Fix Plus Spray. As y'all can tell, I use it pretty good. Shake it up. And you're just going to spray your face. Now, what's the purpose of setting spray? It locks everything in. Locks your foundation in, locks your concealer in, locks your powder in. And also, if you have one of those dewy type foundations, setting spray can melt it down for you. So, don't ever think it's just the end of the world when your foundation don't look right. Just 9 times out of 10, spray it with some setting spray and you'll be good to go. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is contour my nose. So I'm just going to take probably this detailer brush. Yeah, I'm going to take my Luxie brush. And majority of my brushes, if I don't buy them, I get them in my package every month from Ipsy, I think it's called. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is go into my Black Radiance palette again. Go into that contour shade. Put some on my little fluffy end brush. Tap, tap. You don't need a lot. And this is where you contour your nose. Just say, for me, you can tell from looking at my nose, the bottom is flatter than any other part of my nose. I have a wide nose at the bottom. But what sculpting and contouring your nose does is actually slim your nose. You know how sometimes you'll see somebody with a fat nose and the next time you see them, it's kind of slim. You'll think they had surgery. Nah, they just contoured. So you take it and all you do is go on the bridge of your nose. Now, a key into contouring is making sure that your contour also goes into your brow bone. That just makes it look more natural. Blend it in good. Now you all see what I'm talking about? How this looks a little narrow. I'm not an expert at this, okay? This is just what I found to work for my nose and what I like to look like. I mean, this ain't going away. That's hereditary traits. But I can at least define it to look how I want it to look, you know. Alright. So now that I have that done, I'm going to go into highlighting. I have two favorite brushes that I use for highlighting. I have my fan brush, which is what I use when doing this part of my face. And then I also have this little pointy brush. It's a cute little brush I got in my package every month. And I do that on my nose and also here in this area. With the fan brush, I also use it like when I'm just doing this. But when you do this area, just use leftover that's on your brush. Don't go back and dip it again in your highlighter and stuff like that. You just fan it. So what I'm going to do is get my highlighter back into that same palette. Oh, and this palette also has a light to medium shade as well as the medium to dark. And you can find this at drugstores. I got mine from Rite Aid, I think. But I know for sure CVS has it too. Walmart and other places. So going to my highlight shade and highlight these cheeks. Y'all see that? Get it, girl. That's pretty. Bow. Pretty. Bow. Okay, you got it. Sometimes I like to layer my highlighter, just depending on how extra I want to be. You never know. There you go. And like I said, with the extra that's on here, you don't dip back again. You just take that extra and put a little bit on your forehead. Go like around here. And it just pretty much make you glowy. Make you look like a glazed donut, you know. Real pretty. So now, I'm going to take my little brush, pat it, do my nose, go down the bridge of your nose. See how slimming that looks? Also, when you're doing the tip of your nose, you see how I got a little bit of highlight there? Take a little, dab it on your nose at the tip. And you'll be good to go, boo. Ain't she pretty? She pretty. So then take a little bit more highlight. Focus, focus. Okay. Go on your Cupid's bow. You can use your finger, you can use your brush. I use both, because sometimes one don't do the job. What does this do? Pretty much, when you add your lipstick, it just stands out more. I mean, you're already extra with your highlighter. You might as well be extra with everything else, too. That's how I roll. Alright, so now what you're going to do, it's time for your lips. My favorite lipsticks to use, trust me, I like some cheap stuff, alright? However, a girl like me also loves her high-end. Cheap stuff that is awesome. You can't go wrong with NYX, or as some people call them, NYX. These can be found at, shoot, I know for sure CVS have them, but also Ulta. I guess other drugstores have them too. I don't know. But for sure, I know CVS and Ulta. So, those are my, like, cheap sides. But if I'm going to do high-end, my very favorite has to be Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I actually got this 3-pack. I found this at TJ Maxx, y'all. And it was on sale. Forgot the price, but it's very cheap. And then also, I love me some Too Faced. Ain't it pretty? Like a golden bullet. I just think their stuff is so cute. But I love a good, like a pale pink nude. It's very cute. So for this look today, I think, I don't know. Do y'all think I should do dark lips or should I do light lips? The first comment that pop up, I'll do that. You think I should do something dark or something nude? Alright, Trina said light lips. Light lips it is. Emily, your lips be white 24/7, so don't start with me. So all I'm doing now, y'all, is I'm just lining my lips with a NYX liner. And this is in the color Plum. I use this for everything. Alright, so you do that. And then what you're going to do is go in with your pretty light shade. I'm going to use this Too Faced. And this is in the color Taffy. Y'all can see it. Yeah. I also got this from TJ Maxx. And you're just going to inside of your lips. I love a good ombre look. Meaning the outside is dark, but your inside is light. Girl, you can't go wrong with that. Shoot. Alright, if you need to, get your liner again. And that just pretty much fade your color in good. So, you can either go like this, which is cute, or you can get some gloss. I love my Black Radiance, so I'm going to go in with the Brilliant Effects lip gloss that I got from Walmart. Just put a little. You need to be real extra. Now, what I'm going to do, I should have went lighter than this though, y'all, but all my stuff is downstairs and I ain't got time to go downstairs for no lip gloss. Shoot, I'm trying to go to sleep. But anyway, what I'm going to do now, cleaning off my fingertips because I'm not done. I need to also put on some mascara, my eyelashes, and also you need to line the bottom of your eye and do like a kind of fade type color under there, whatever color you choose. So what I'm going to do first is I need to line my eye. Get your liner brush that you had. In your NYX liner, your gel liner. You're going to dip. What I would do, get something to wrap around whatever finger's going to hold down your eye. That way if you do have makeup on your finger, it don't get on your face. Hold it down. Hope y'all can see me. Alright, so you see how this eye looks 1,000 times better than this eye. Both are very pretty, but if you just want to go subtle with some lashes, you do this. But if you're trying to be dramatic like me, you got it, girl. You got it. We in there. All right. Oh. So now you're gonna get your mascara, and this is just some regular Maybelline Lash Sensational. You're gonna put some mascara on them eyes, you know. Then you do your upper eyelashes. I can't see worth nothing. And I got in contacts. Hey, if y'all have any questions, feel free to just ask me, okay? I'll try my best to answer. Alright, so now that that part is done, what you gonna do? Let's get you some lashes, child. So I just got some old regular schmegular. These are the LA Colors Dramatic Lash, or whatever. I found these at Big Lots. Listen, I'm just gonna be honest with you, honey. I can't afford to go out and buy these lily lashes like I want to. So I just find stuff that I think is cute, and I get it. I mean, you know. You can make any cheap lash look good. It's all about the makeup on your eyes and the way your makeup looks on your face. So, don't knock it till you try it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and try to be all professional with y'all and lie. I use both eyelash glue and I use some track glue. I'm not going to lie to you. Because what I do know for sure, eyelash glue will make your eyes water. Track glue, however, you don't. I'm just saying. But today I'm going to use eyelash glue just for the sake of the video. So, got my lashes. Got on tweezers. Y'all, I'm not real good at laying lashes, so they come out ugly, they ugly. If they ain't, they ain't. Who cares? I ain't going nowhere today. Let's see. Here we go. I hate eyelashes. They're so pretty, but they're so complicated. Hold on, y'all. I want y'all to see this mess. This is what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, baby, glad it came off. Ain't that bottle. The struggle is real, y'all. And one thing about eyelash glue, it ain't gonna lay down like you want to. Should have got my hair glue like I said I was gonna do. Anyways, there we go. Sorry I had to leave you and come back. Alright. That's one lash down. One lash to go, y'all. And don't just pull your lashes out the thing with your fingers because they will break. Just use some tweezers. Hey, y'all. Just put on these lashes. Still here. Jesus Christ, it's not that serious, eyelash. Lay down. Alright, peeps. So I finally got those lashes on. Sweet baby Jesus. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is get my detailer brush. A detailer brush is those little bitty brushes like this. They're just round. And what this is mainly used for, people also use it for this. But it's mainly used to go under your eye with the shade. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to go into my Morphe palette that I showed you all in the beginning. With that same red, I think. And I'm going to smoke my eye out. Hey, what I told y'all in the beginning. Trust the process. You may think your stuff is starting so ugly when you first start and you lay that very first shade down. But I'm here to tell y'all for myself. Man, just keep going. If you have to mix colors together to try to make something out of nothing, just keep going, okay? Like I say, I'm not an expert. I'm just somebody who have loved makeup forever. And I just feel like now, I'm not going to say it's my breakout time to start doing stuff more live and publicly, but, I mean, why not? Everybody else doing it, like, I know a lot of people. And if you share my video, other people can see it. Yeah, okay. Cute or not? What y'all think? And I bet y'all thought I was finished. But nope. Remember that little brush that I used that was called a detailer brush, and I put my highlight up here? we're going to go back in with that. And this time, thank you, honey. This time what we're going to use, trying to move my stuff around so you all can actually see the palette. So this palette is the Morphe, the brand Morphe 35O2 palette. That red shade that I use is this. That next shade that was a burnt orange was that one, which is dead in the middle on my crease. And then the other shade that I did was this one, I think. No, I'm sorry. It went from here to there. Now what I'm going to go in with is a very light shade to go in my tear duct area, which is right here in my inner eye. You take a very, very, very light champagne color. And it's a shimmery shade. So, let me bring it a little closer. Very shimmery. I'm going to put that color in my inner eye. And all that does is just brighten your eye. You see? Some dropped in my eye, sorry. Oh, she cute. And guess what, peeps? We're done. That's it. Ooh. Alright, guys. Oh, and like I was telling you all earlier, you know I love my cheap stuff from the drugstore. I'm a drugstore queen. This is the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the color Crown of My Canopy. So I think this was no more than $2 or $3, $4 at the most. A very, very good highlight shade. I'm gonna do a swatch for you. Something very, very subtle. Especially for, like I say, people just getting into makeup. That's a very cute shade. And so what I would do, you know, just dab it up here, you know. I get a little extra sometimes, but I'm a chick. That's what chicks do. So yeah, that's really about it, y'all. I mean, y'all want to see my little bald head edges, I'll take that off too, but you know, just me. So would it look like this, you know, what would Brika do? You know, throw me some hoops and, you know. Hold on, I'll be back. Don't be laughing at my dirty room. You know, put on me a little bomber jacket, you know what I mean? Throw on some bracelets. By the way, I made these bracelets, y'all, back in the game. This one says, God is within her. She will not fail. Psalms 46:5. Believe it. You shall receive it. You know, throw that on. Put my watch on because I'm extra and I love layering stuff. You know. Just go about my day. You know what I mean? So. But yeah. That's really about it, everybody. I don't want to lag on and waste your time. I thank y'all so much for stopping by. Like I said, if you are viewing this video, whether it's for 5 seconds, 5 minutes, or the entire video, I thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to try to do a video every week. So if you have any suggestions, you want me to try something, you see a picture that you want me to try, just comment on my page. Share this video. Share. Share this video. Okay. Share. But seriously though. Hey everybody that's just joining. Sorry you caught it at the end, but you know, just view the post and you can see the whole thing. How crazy I am. This is me. I'm not faking for nobody. If you know me, this breaker. But again, just thank y'all so much for this. I don't know where makeup is gonna lead me or whatever, but I'm just having fun with it. So just thank y'all so much again for stopping by, and hopefully, you know, I'll be back again next Saturday or maybe sometime throughout the week if I have time. But yeah, enjoy your Saturday, babies. Love y'all. And it ain't stopping. I don't know how to stop this video.